It's 2025 and I have never played Sonic Adventure 2. The first thing we get introduced to is Sonic being trapped in a helicopter, which he quickly escapes, however he is still hanging above the city. From busting up people's cars, to loop-de-loops, and even being chased by giant military trucks. This is one of the greatest introductions to a game that I have ever played. Now I can finally relax after that hard stage. Is that just a mech suit? Don't worry, we totally beat it up though. I hope you burn and die in that cockpit.
Start with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
We then had the most epic introduction to a character I have ever seen.
Now I know what's going on.
Chaos control.
Slay!
Ultimate light.
His signature fucking line. Oh, no. Hold on. The music though. Eggman then just steals the Master Emerald from Knuckles. But then he just got so pissed he smashed it. Also, can we just talk about that for a second? Like, why would you just break it? You can literally just try to steal it back. Oh my god, the music goes crazy. Oh my goodness, bro. Then we collected all the emerald fragments. Hey, it's Tails. Let's go. Link can transform into a mecha? And we get to use it? Oh my god, this is the greatest day of my life. We basically just shot Eggman a bunch of times and then danced out his corpse.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing here on this island?
Oh my god. Dude, the music again. I'm sorry, I know I'm missing lore. I'm locking in. I'm gonna lock in. Hold on. We then got to play as Tails, just killing a bunch of robots, which was awesome. Next was Chao World. I honestly had no idea what this was, or what you do here, but I did get to play around with some eggs, which was pretty fun. Sonic then just got thrown in prison, and then Amy came in to try and bust him out.
Amy?
Keep your voice down. If I tell ya, will you
Bro,
win?
Amy is so down bad.
No way.
I thought I had you this time.
We then just got thrown into the stage with no explanation. Then got these sick light shoes that let me dash along rings. We then had to jump on this giant rocket ship, and had to hold on for dear life. And then, you know, we just casually went to the local kindergarten, of course, to see all the kids, and then went to the black market. That's still in the kindergarten, by the way. And then after I found a little baby seal, we then actually had a boss battle with Shadow, which we easily took care of. The rest of the level was pretty awesome, actually. Swung on vines, slid down trees, watched the entire island get obliterated, you know, the standard stuff. Now next was Pumpkin Hill. I loved Pumpkin Hill, but all I did really was get these shovel claws and get these emerald fragments. Listen to this man's laugh. Is that a walnut?
The reason they were looking for him?
Tails just has one in his ass? Like, what? Next is Mission Street, and we just go on a killing streak. We get this awesome booster that lets us glide. But why the hell is all this necessary for one fox? Next was Aquatic Mine. We didn't really do too much. We kind of just collected more emerald fragments, and that's pretty much it. And then Sonic basically just told Tails to go find the president, and apparently the emeralds are in space. And not to mention there's a fully fledged racing game in the actual Sonic game, which you need to do to get to the president. By the way, can we talk about how serious the plot is getting for a Sonic game? Sonic and Tails just burst into the president's car, stole this man's data, and then just dipped. They didn't really explain to us how we got to Egypt, but we are definitely here now. Here's Hidden Base, and basically we're trying to get on top of the pyramid with Tails in his mech suit.
I did it!
From zooming in the air, to flipping hourglasses to open doors, we got time platforms, loop-de-loops, satisfying ring sounds, bounce bracelet that lets us bounce higher than we ever have before, cool doors that you have to put these things in for them to open, sick rails to grind on, ghosts that will just give you hugs, even more rails! With all of that said, that was probably my favorite level of the entire game so far. And then we meet this fucker, King Boom Boo. He was by far the most annoying boss that I have had to fight in this game. When I dealt that final blow, oh my god, that was so satisfying. But we couldn't rest there, we had to fight a giant sand golem, bonk its head, avoid its sweeping attack, and use our explosive hedgehogness to kill it. Oh. Oh!
Primary engine ignition.
What the fuck? This level was so painful I don't even want to talk about it. If you know, you know. After we beat Rouge in a boss fight, we get this cutscene between Knuckles and Rouge, where Knuckles saves Rouge after almost falling into the lava pit below them, which is weird considering she can literally fly due to her bat wings. Rouge gave Knuckles her Master Emerald charge, which Knuckles then formed into the full Master Emerald. Here we had to fight these water monsters. Gravity went every which way. Through these tubes, shot missiles. It was a lot, guys. I would definitely recommend checking out the game for yourself and seeing all the content that I cut out because it was quite a lot. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna take this emerald and basically chuck it in the laser beam so the whole thing will explode. Okay, so our plan was to give Eggman the emerald to put it in the machine because he doesn't know it's fake. But then he traps us in the escape pod, because in the end he did suspect it was fake. Because I mean, come on, that was way too obvious. Amy just watches Sonic get burnt up in the atmosphere. Wait, what? Like we watched this man's explode and everything. But then Tails surprisingly just stands up in place of Sonic.
Do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
But dude, I could not for the life of me avoid Eggman's hyper beam move. What the fuck? But eventually we did end up taking him down. Okay, so remember when Sonic exploded like 2 seconds ago? I may have maybe lied about that. You see, he used the power of the fake Chaos Emerald to get transported back on the Ark. Then he ran straight to where Eggman and the others were. This level was visually amazing. There were these cool light up rails. You could also see the picture of the Earth right below us. Careful not to get too close though. We also had this super cool scene where a bunch of rubble was chasing after us. We then have another shadow fight, but in my opinion, this one is way cooler than the first one. In this scene, we basically brag to him that we can use a fake Chaos Emerald. We then zoom off to the boss fight. In the fight, he can use these Spears of Light attack, then teleport with the power of his Chaos Emerald. The platforms would also just randomly start falling, and any chance he got, he would just throw me off the bridge. And then I finally hit the final blow, and I knew all that was left to do was to put that fake Chaos Emerald in the blaster and we would have won. Tails, looking so defeated because he still thinks Sonic is gone, gets wronged by that very same hero. They look outside the window to see what happened. And it seems as though Sonic did it. He put the fake emerald inside the blaster. And it seems as though he completely foiled Eggman's plan. Or so it would seem. Thank you so much to everyone who was part of making this game and everyone who watched this video, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Peace.